Greetings, it's Iain from RTO. Welcome to Monday. Hope you've had a good weekend. Plenty of sport here in the UK to celebrate. And we're going to finish off the Prince story today. And I'm going to look at some of his collaborations with other people and what have you. So there's 6 albums today. So the first one, number 6, it's called Gold something. I'm not going to say it because it's a bit, you can't say things like that on YouTube. But it was the first studio album he did with the Newpower generation. And it was only made available for sale at some concert venue merchandise stores during the 1993 tour. So the first track is called Gold, Part 1. And it's not very good. They keep saying that word and yeah, not very good. Then we have a track called Guess Who's Knocking. The guitars are all right, but everything else is all over the place. Then we get these two little sort of, one's 42 seconds called Oil Can. It's a load of nonsense. And so then we got another one called Segu. 16 seconds, pointless. But that leads into a track called Deuce and a Quarter. It's not bad. It's got one of these funky bits and a little bit of trumpet. Then we have one of these other interlude things at 21 seconds. That was pointless. The next track is called Black MF in the House. Great titles. The drumming's alright, I don't know, I just didn't get on with it. Then we got Gold Part 2. It's just drivel. I don't know what other thing. Gold is Parade. It just continues on from the last track. Then you get this 36 seconds of nothing. Together isn't too bad. There's a little bit more structure to this. It's not too bad. Then another break. 45 seconds. Yeah, it goes into a thing called Called the Law. It's just a rap song, and I don't do rap. Then we get Johnny. Now this is quite long. It's alright. It's not the best thing I've ever heard, but it's alright. Then you get another of these little intimate bits. Not too bad. And Gold Part 3 is just loads of chatting. Not very good. There's too much going on here for me. All I'll say is very cleverly put together, and that's it if you like this stuff. But it didn't do nothing for me. There's 1 or 2 bits on here, and all I would say, don't play this album when your grandma's around. So I'm going to give that an RTO ranking of 1 out of 10. Okay, coming in at number 5, and it's his 3rd and final album with the Newpower generation, released in 1998, and it's called Newpower. So the first track is called Newpower Soul, and it's really good. It's very similar to some of his other instrumental stuff. It's got a good groove. It's not a bad track, one of the better ones on this album. Then we get Mad Sex, a little bit repetitive in places, but not my thing. But the one I do like on here is a track called Until You're in My Arms Again. It's got a nice vocal from it. It's a ballad. It is pretty good. When You Love Somebody all sounds the same. It's not much thing. Shoo Bedu, dreary. A little bit of singing on it. Yeah. Then we got Push It Up. A bit monotonous. There's no soul in it. Freaks on the Side. The drumming is so tinny, it really spoils it. Come On. It's just drums and a ball. It's very boring. Not a thing for me. The bass line in it is good. It's quite chilled, but it does go on a little bit. I like funky music. the drum beat just puts me off, just not my thing. Then we get a track called Wanted Kisses, and then you get about 2 or 3 minutes of silence, and then it pops into another track. The silent bit is pointless, but the other song's not too bad. Again, it's not the best album I've ever heard. It meanders too much, so I'm going to give that an RTO ranking of 2 out of 10. Okay, coming in at number 4 is an album called Kamasutra, and it's he did this with the NPG Orchestra, released in 1997. It's a fully instrumental album, but composed by Prince himself. The first track is called Plan. I like this. Nice little bit of trumpet on it. It's a bit groovy. Then we have Kamasutra. It's a bit too long, but it's got some nice intimate pieces on there. It's not too bad. At last, the lost is found. Just a little. If you're looking for some incidental music, this is it. It's really good. It flows properly. It's a bit bitty towards the end, but it's not too bad. The Ever-Changing Light. It's one of the best on the album. It's got a nice structure. It's got a nice melody. It's a nice track. Then we have Cuts. Lots of noises. Nothing melodic going on here. Serotin. 47 seconds of nothing. Broken. Promise Broken, sorry. Just little bits of drumming all over it. No structure to it. Then we get Barcelona. That's not too bad. It's got a nice little melody to it. Kamasutra / Overture number 8. Not too bad. Got some nice saxophone on it. I don't mind that. Then we have Coincidence or Fate. Sounds like a harp or a zither sort of sound on it. It's really nice. Then we get Kamasutra Eternal Embrace. Quite nice. That harp, and there's some clarinet on it. It's quite nice. Quite soothing, that is. And a nice track to end the album. Strange album. There's little bits on here that are good, and then there's some stuff that isn't as good. So I'm going to give that an RTO ranking of 4 out of 10. Coming in at number 3, it's the second album by the Newpower generation. Although it says 21 tracks, it's all these little bits in between, and it's called Exodus. So you get this, it's like an telephone operator intro. That's quite fun, which goes into a track called Get Wild. Second best thing on here. It's got a thing. Then you get more about some telephone calls, something, and then it goes into DJ Gets Jumped, which is a bit strange. Then the Newpower Soul. It's a nice soulful thing. It's not too bad. Then you get more of the little interludes of nonsense. 2 of them. One's just. And then we get Count the Days. Best track on here. Great vocal from Prince. The Good Life. Sounds all of us the same, but it's okay. Cherry Cherry. This isn't too bad. I don't mind that one. It's got a bit of a groove to it. Then more nonsense, and then we get Return to the Bumps on. Same old drum machine. Set it to this and just play everything around it. And then we get this little thing called Mashed Potato Girl intro. Talking strange thing. Big fun. Irritating synth noises. Not a big fan of that one. Newpower Day. Same drum machine pattern, different voices. Hallucination Run. This one's alright. Bit different drum setting. Then NGB Bum Rush the Ship, which is just noises. The Exodus has begun. This goes on and on and on. There's halfway through though is a bit of saxophone on it. This album, if they got rid of all the little bits in between, it'd make it easy to listen. Because there are some really nice bits on here, but it's not all the way through. So I'm going to give that an RTO ranking of 5 out of 10. Okay, coming in at number 2, we've got Madhouse 16. Now this is a studio thing that he releases, a jazz experimental that pushed boundaries. So on here you've got Prince on most instruments, Eric Lees on saxophones, Sheila E on drums, Levi Secker Jr. on the bass, and Dr. Fink on keyboards. And they had a fictional drummer named John Lewis, which was credited adding the mystique. So there's no titles on here, they're just first one's 9. It's okay, it's a nice little intro. 10 is great, it's got this really groovy saxophone on it, and I do like that. It's got a nice groove. 11, this is strange, it's got some nice vocal bits on it, but they're not vocals. It's more and all that sort of thing. It's not too bad. 12 sounds like 15 musicians all playing different tunes. 13, really good, it's got a nice bass sound on it, solid. 14, I really like that. This is smooth, it's chilled, it's the best one on the album. 15, it's got a lovely jazzy piano sequence on it and some nice drumming on it as well. Then 16, the drumming is really good. It's a little bit off kilter and it works, and everything else is very good on that. It's not a bad album really. Some nice saxophone pieces on it. Some of the drumming can be a bit erratic, but it's a pretty decent for a modern take on jazz funk. So I'm going to give that an RTO ranking of 6.5. But the number 1 album is Madhouse number 8, which came out in 1987. So 1 is the first one. It's groovy, it's relaxing. Again, it's got some pleasant saxophone on it with a little bit of nice piano in there as well. 2, once again, there's a lovely saxophone feel in it. There's plenty of guitar, which is pretty good. 3, my favourite one on here, it's very chilled, and it's that saxophone that really dominates again. 4, it's sort of a continuation of 3. The piano comes in and there's a little bit of nice drumming on it, just to add a little bit to it. 5, it's the worst one. Short. It's just too much going on. I'm glad it's only 1 minute 15 seconds. 6, this is quite low. What a great funky bass line on that. Some great saxophone as ever. 7, there's a bit where it goes a bit off on the rails, but there are some nice piano playing on that one. And the last one, 8, longest track on the album. It flows well. There's lots of different instruments, sax, piano, bass, a bit of guitar. It's quite nice. Even though it's like 10 minutes long, it doesn't seem 10 minutes long. I found this album really pleasant. I think it's great background music. If you're entertaining, you want something slapped on in the background, just so there's no just chill out. I think this is all right. So I'm going to give this an RTO ranking of 7 out of 10. So there we go. There is Prince. I've really enjoyed doing this because I sort of fell out with Prince music after the 80s. So listening to some of the really bizarre stuff he done after it has been entertaining. So we will start a new artist next week, and if you want to find out who that is, I'll let you know on Thursday. So coming up next is The Perfect Side, and this one's a bit of a self-indulgence for me. I'm going to look at Gary Moore's Run for Cover, one of my favourite albums by Gary Moore. So join me for that. Bye for now.